The team is the one who's going to really control that referral at the end, whether it's the hygienist, who is somebody who had a hygienist for many, many years. I know the power they hold in that room. It could be the front desk. So make sure that whatever you're delivering, whatever you're giving, includes the team and is almost specifically focused on the team. Hello there, Orthopreneurs, and welcome to another episode of your 5-Minute Friday. I'm your host, Dr. Glenn Krieger, and today I want to tell you about the one biggest mistake you're making whenever you market. And even moreover, specifically when you market to doctors, like GPs. Now, the big thing that people do is they'll go, let's say do a drop. You go to your GP referral, your pedo referral, your oral surgery referral, whomever, and you bring them a gift, and you talk to them about how amazing it is, and there's a whole bunch of places where things can break down. Number one, if you get a gift for the doctor, specifically for the doctor, the team is not involved. And the team is key to everything. Why? Because do you know how many times I've caught team members early in my career when I'd make a drop to the doctor and finding out from patients later on from that office who ended up finding me other ways that the doctor gave them a card to go see so-and-so, to see me, and the front desk on the way out would hear about the referral and tell them somebody else that they were friends with. Why? Because that other doctor was really referring, doing referral drops really hard on the team. Now, I can't stand the fact that we live in a world where we even have to worry about this stuff, but we do, and you have to pay attention. So number one of the biggest mistakes people make when making deliveries is focusing specifically on the doctor. And to be honest, you want to be friends with the doctor. You want them to respect your work. You want them to feel good about referring to you, especially in this ever-changing world where, let's be honest, GPs are not referring as much as they used to. They're keeping it in-house. And you want the doctor to do that, but the team is the one who's going to really control that referral at the end, whether it's the hygienist, who is somebody who had a hygienist for many, many years. I know the power they hold in that room. It could be the front desk. So make sure that whatever you're delivering, whatever you're giving, includes the team and is almost specifically focused on the team. But here's, if you want the biggest mistake that people make when it comes to marketing, they'll do a drop, and let's just say I'm just giving you something very, very quaint, saying, here's a box of donuts, right? Thank you so much. It's National Donut Day or National Donut Month. Here's your chocolate donut. And you drop off a bunch of donuts and you leave a box. Now, it goes without saying, your logo had better be emblazoned on a sticker in the inside and the outside of that box. That's not the biggest mistake. People make that mistake all the time, but I know you're too smart to make that mistake, right? So you put a label that says courtesy of, Krieger Orthodontics on the outside, and you put one on the inside of the box. So if the box is left open in the break room, they still see your name. I know you're doing that. You wouldn't make such a rookie mistake. But here's the thing that everybody makes the mistake of. Very few people don't. So listen carefully. When you make that drop, you need to have the next thing in line to get them into your network. Meaning, when you drop the box off, the next step should be inviting them to your Thanksgiving party, or to your open house, or to that webinar, or that special event you're running for team members. Whatever it is that's coming next, you need to do a drop of a flyer or something for them, for something that's in it for them as well. If you just drop the donuts with your sticker on the inside, hoo-ah, nothing special occurs. But if you drop it off and go, and by the way, don't forget, next week, or not, hopefully not next week, but hopefully next month, please come to our Thanksgiving luncheon, or come to our open house, or come to our wine and cheese event, or come to our Botox event, whatever it might be. You need to have that thing ready at that same time. Otherwise, you are no different than anybody else. But if you invite them, always thinking of the next thing, you will succeed tremendously. So guess what? You dropped off the donuts. You invited them to the Thanksgiving lunch next week, right? Whatever it might be, Christmas, shopping spectacular, whatever you have. At that event, you're inviting them to the next event, right? You don't ever have a pause between the things you're doing. So I'm dropping off the donuts, I'm inviting you to event 1. When you're at event 1, I'm inviting you to event 2, and I might even be reminding you about event number 3. You're at event number 3, and I'm inviting you to event 4, and maybe I'm telling you about the summer bash that's 5 months away, but it's a movie event we're doing, or a back-to-school bash. Or I'm always continuously letting you know about the things that are coming down the turnpike, so that there's always a reason for you to be in my network. But if I invite you to Thanksgiving, thanks for coming, have a great day, bye. You know what happens? Nothing. Or At the very least, at that best, say, hey, by the way, I have something special I want to drop off for you next Tuesday. Is it okay if I come by? Right? And that's the way you nurture the referrals, is by continuously going after them that way. If you do that, you will see huge success. Just don't make it a one and done. When you say, here's some donuts, here's some cookies, here's some pies I baked myself, whatever it may be, and that's it, you're not going to get a whole lot out of that. But if you let them know that you care and you want them to be a long-term member of your ecosystem, they will care a whole lot more. It doesn't mean you're guaranteed referrals, but you're going to get a leg up on everybody else. So I hope that helps. Wishing you all a great day. I really, really, really hope you're coming to Summit 25, because that is going to be the first summit that is clinical. But more importantly, we are pushing the envelope in terms of how much information we're going to give you, and more importantly, your team, on ways to increase case acceptance, ways to get to that $5 million practice, ways to reduce your overhead to 45%, ways to work less days, get more time off, enjoy a better life. This is the only meeting you will ever go to during the course of the year that will be focused solely on you making more money, taking home more, producing more, and getting more time off, and having lower stress with your team when you're there. So bring your whole team. If you can't afford to bring your whole team, bring a couple of key members, and I will guarantee you, with my free limo guarantee, that at the end of the first day, if you don't think this is the best meeting in the year to go to for the things we're talking about, you just come to me and say, Glenn, this meeting is not everything I hoped it would be. I will pay for your limo, for you and your team to go back to the airport. I will pay for your return flight. I will refund your registration. I will refund your hotel room. I will refund everything. Why am I so confident? Because I've offered this for 6 straight years and not one person has ever taken me up on it. And this meeting is going to be even better than the last ones. So go to opsummit2025.com. The price goes up every 150 registrants. We just raised it. It's going to go up again probably in a few weeks. So go sign up now. Much love to each and every one of you, and see you soon.